Alright, this is a ridiculous idea, but let's explain it. There is a strong bad email, a speed email, where Strong Mad draws a picture of a brontosaurus having breakfast. And the whole time I saw this, I was like, this is pretty good for MS Paint. And I'll show you why by attempting to draw it myself. One thing Paint lacks that's on a lot of good, better software for drawing is layers. So obviously I have to draw the dinosaur first and then carefully draw around the dinosaur to make the lines. So this will probably be sped up in post, but let's just watch this. I think it's also possible that you can't actually fill in a color of a drawing if it's not perfectly in sync. And pencils are not good at syncing with each other. I'll prove it. Let's see if we can make this green. Nice. Okay, we were able to make it green without covering the whole thing in green. That's good. So, we want that. We want more black lines to represent these. It's still not as good as the actual drawing. It's actually worse in a couple ways. But that's me. I do that. I do that a lot. I take things that are good, I attempt to draw them, and they just become utter trash. Now, that doesn't even look like teeth. That looks like the the canines you find on a Goomba. That looks like Goomba teeth, but upside down. I don't know. Let's do what we did last time. Make it green. That worked. Darker green for the tail, of course. Okay, that worked too. Nice. One more thing. We gotta use something that is a pretty fairly well-known tool on MS Paint, and that's the airbrush. Well, it looks like this airbrush is really covering everything. We don't want that. We want... Alright. Looks like I can't change how much the airbrush paints, so it's not going to look as good, but here you go. That's the airbrush. Let's focus on the mountains later, and let's just draw what's in the foreground, which is much easier because there's nothing in the way. The plate of breakfast. This egg right there. Ooh, this bacon is actually going to be pretty hard to draw because I got to do layers of it. Just really sloppily follow that path. It's not looking too good. I want to copy and paste, but that'd be cheating. So can't do that. These lines are really not filling in good. I think I have screwed this up a little too much, but we'll see. That's not what an egg looks like. An egg yolk or anything looks like, but I don't care. Okay. Sky blue for the top of the cup. Orange at the bottom, that's good. And then in yellow we write... Right. O-J. Alright, got that done. Let's do this ridiculously drawn plate. Oh no. We're running into some errors. The first part of the bacon is counted as well. We need to fix that. This happens a lot. It's entirely normal. But as I've been raised to believe, I walk in God's ways and I admit my mistakes. I can clearly see the line where it's screwed up, so we'll fix that. See if there's anything else we gotta fix. Do it again. Alright, we got it right this time. Yellow for the yolks. Done, done. Nice. Even the bacon is colored pretty correctly, I think. Very few problems. I've run into that a lot before. There's some spare pixels. We don't need to fix that. That's pretty good. Now we gotta do one last thing. We're gonna do the volcano and the sky. Let's see how we can do this. I think for once I would like for this one to just be an actual brush. Doesn't look as good as the pencil, I know. I just thought it would look good. We could paint everything below this brown. Let's see if it'll let us do that. No, it won't, because the lines don't go all the way to the end. Yeah, there we go. I missed a few. Alright, let's try it again. Nice. Fixed it. And sky. So I had to do just some random fiddling around with the pencil to just create the clouds. A bunch of this. Randomly color them in if we can. Probably can't, so who cares? Oh, there's a loose end right there. This is actually really tough trying to go in between the edges. Okay, let's see if that does anything. There we go. And that. Alright, we're good with the clouds. We just have one final touch, and that is the volcano. Let's put the brush. And we'll just do a little zooming in just to see what exactly this is supposed to look like. Okay. There are a million ways I could do this, but let's see if this will do anything. This isn't so hard. This is just fill in the red and then use the airbrush once again to create a little bit of this. And we're done. We're done. Does it look awful? Oh yeah. It looks so much worse than the one on the left. I can't draw. This has been a public service announcement. Conclusion. Thank you for listening.